So this is Windows 11. This build was recently leaked, and well, I got my hands on it and I'm running it through VirtualBox. It's a little laggy because well, I'm running this on Fadiol and not the Legion. Uh, it's pretty good, honestly. I really like the way that it looks. It looks like a copy of Mac OS. So I'll show you really quick how to get Windows 11 running, and then we can I'll show you the features of Windows 11. So if we just go and do Control F, we exit full screen, and we come to this build over here. So we come to Oracle VM VirtualBox. So what we'll have to do is make a new virtual machine. Just name it whatever you want. In this case, I'm just going to name it Windows 11. I'm not going to install it again, of course, but yeah, I'm just going to show you how to do this. Then you go and select Windows 10 for 64-bit and just do everything you have to. And oh wait, never mind. So let's call this Windows 11 test and say next. And I usually give this about 4 GB of RAM, so let's just go and call this 4096 MB and next, and then say create a virtual hard disk now, and hard disk file is VDI VirtualBox disk image. Click next. Storage on physical hard disk dynamically allocated. Next, and I just set 32 GB. It kept it at 50 GB before, but I just set to 32 GB. That's about enough. Windows takes about 20 GB to install, so 32 GB is good. Say create, and this is Windows 11. Now when you say start, what you'll have to do is now when I say start, I think it's going to close the old virtual machine, or I hope it doesn't. Yeah, so you do this and then you select the startup disk for Windows 11. So in this case, what I'm going to do is I have an ISO, so here you'll just have to look for the ISO of Windows 11 and select that, and then you get the setup process, which is pretty good. And I'm just gonna turn this off. I'm gonna remove this. So that's pretty good. Now we have Windows 11 running, so I completed all the setup, and this is Windows 11. So right now I'm in the operating system. What I'm going to do is go full screen. In VirtualBox, what you'll have to do is go Control and F. If you want, I will link where you can get the Windows 11 ISO in the description. So yeah, there's a guide online if you want to follow. I'll link that in the description as well. So this is Windows 11, and straight off you can see the first thing that I noticed was the change in the taskbar. So right now all the icons are centralized. I've heard that you can move it to the side, but since I don't have a product key and this isn't activated, I can't do that. So if you want to change this, you'll have to go to taskbar settings. And if you're wondering why this resolution is so low, it's just because this version of Windows is just allows this resolution. So here we can see taskbar and taskbar alignment. So since I've not activated Windows and I can't activate it, you can align it to the left of the desktop. So Windows 11 is pretty good, and the start has also changed. So we have pinned apps over here. If you click on one of these, it'll start installing it. So this is just that. You can just right click if you want and uninstall. I won't bother with that. Oops. And of course you can use the Windows key on the laptop to activate Windows as well, activate start. So this is how if you pin more apps over here, I think that this will increase, so you can scroll. On the bottom we have some recommended apps, and that's just get started. So we can click here and we can find all the apps in the usual alphabetical order. So for comparison, we have a Windows 10 laptop right over here, and my Legion turned off, never mind. So we can go to start, and this I'm using start full screen. So this is my pinned apps, and all apps it's the same or similar layout. So we'll close that. We'll go back over to Windows 11. There's not a lot of stuff pre-installed, and that's because I made a fresh clean install on the virtual machine. This is search, so you can just type whatever app you want to search. So if I want to do, I can search for camera and then I can open camera. It's a lot like Spotlight in macOS. This is task view, where you usually do Win tab, and you can look at the desktops. The next is it's actually like Win tab, so you can just find a bunch of things there. And File Explorer has been redesigned as well, and I really like the look of File Explorer. So as you can see, the icons have been redesigned over here. We have we don't have really new fonts or anything, just new icons. Desktop, downloads, I've not shared any files, so that's that. Documents, pictures, music, videos, and all that. So if you want, you can set up OneDrive. I didn't sign in with a Microsoft account because I didn't want to do anything like that. And next, Microsoft Edge. They haven't really changed anything here in Microsoft Edge. It's just very similar, and it's the first time I'm starting it, that's why it's taking very long. So yeah, we just switched over from the old Edge to the new Edge. Yeah, I'll just close that in the desktop. And if we go and search for, oh, never mind. Yeah, you can also see over here that the the thing that shows you what tabs are open is also changed. So if there's a dot there instead of the usual line, and that's pretty good. So I'll just go and I'll show you Internet Explorer. Oh, never mind. Explore, never mind. So Internet Explorer is there, but when you click on that, it opens up Edge because they don't really want you to use Internet Explorer anymore. As you can see, it did that. So this was a quick overview of Windows 11. I personally really like the way it looks. Although the Windows icon looks a little weird, as you can see, a bunch of the icons have been redesigned. The Windows logo looks a little weird while booting up. I just wish that they make the gap between the squares a little bigger. That way it'll look a lot cleaner. So I think Dave 2D will really like this. Pretty good. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.